This time we will be covering budgeting. And although boring, very important, especially once you move out or once you start making your own, decent amount of money and you just don't want to spend your paycheck every month, just blow it out. You know, don't recommend doing that. It's a struggle to do that and it makes life just very, very hard in college. So, budgeting is something that gets thrown around a lot, especially at our age. We hear it, it's like you need to budget, you need to learn how to budget. What is budgeting? We have all these questions about it and nothing really gets answered. So, this video will cover, why budgeting is important and then just examples of how to do it. So, for this video, let's start off with one important thing about budgeting is that it's a great money management tool, and managing your money is just something you have to learn to do. You have to be responsible with your money. You have to learn how to stretch a paycheck, especially in college where you don't have a lot of money, and you have to learn how to pay for the essentials. The essentials being rent and food and your bills in school. You don't want to be blowing it all on brand new shoes or some technology that you just really, really want. Also, on a side note, with budgeting, saving money can be a lot easier. The saving aspect of college life will be covered in a different video, but adding a specific category in your budget for savings just helps you save money. There are a bunch of free apps that you can use that help you budget. It's easier just because it's on your phone if that's what you're into. Examples include something like Truebill, Mint. Then we have Easy Budget and Good Budget. So these are just four of the first apps that popped up as the top 10 apps for budgeting. They're free. You could pay for a subscription, but that's just more money you're spending. Another method that you can use to budget, and probably one that's not very common, is using the money management tools that your bank offers. I know Alpine Bank, speaking from experience, has like my money manager tool, and it just helps you set up auto pay for bills and keep track of money that goes to bills and rent and your phone stuff and all that. Another example that you can use for budgeting is being more creative and doing it on your own. That would be using Google Sheets or even Excel. And I personally use Google Sheets just because it automatically saves a document and you can access it on your phone and computer. It's just something that you can change on the go, something that you can look up on your phone. So it's very, very easy. So to begin with, if you want to use this method, which is the example I'll be using for the rest of the video, you just start a blank Google Sheet. I titled it monthly budget. Then you add the different categories, right? So I would start off with just category and amount. So how much money I'll be allocating to that. And so then my first three is my Spotify premium subscription, YouTube subscription, and how much money I put in my savings account every month. And that's just the first three things that usually get withdrawn from my account. So then after that, I have my credit card payments because, you just have to start building up that credit, and adding it into your budget just helps you be more responsible with your money and know that you have enough money to pay for that and you have money allocated to pay for that. Then I have rent, my phone bill, and then money allocated for food. Once these categories are made, then I added all the the amount for every single category, as you can see right there. And then I added up the total just to see how much I was predicting to spend in a month. And so the prediction was $894. And that is a rough estimate. I upped a couple of these things like the food, YouTube, and Spotify, and my savings. I usually add more than that or less than that. So it all depends. And then after this, it just, it helps me keep track of, I need to work so many hours for me to be able to, make ends meet. And then anything above that, I can spend, or I can put more into my savings account, whatever I want to do. And so this video just covered a very brief budgeting idea. It is up to you to determine what works best for you. You don't even have to use any of the methods I mentioned in the video. If you keep track of it in a notebook or something, if that's you, then go for it. And it's just something that you have to get in the habit of, especially going into college, where now it's up to the student to take care of the majority of their things, right? You're not going to have your parents holding your hand for most of college. You have to take care of all this stuff on your own. And if you need any help or have any questions, just contact Rec and we will try to help you in any way we can.